a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. It really is the place to be. Just listen to that noise. This place is up for it. Let's hope it's a contest worthy of the setting. Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
On the face of it, Peter, it would appear to have a high caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully a style of contest.
Fernandez, Lavia, Pedro Neto, João Pedro. It's come through and he's had a look inside. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Cherki, Doku. Well, here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's searching through. Doku was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. Fernandez. Gently done. Goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva. Lavia. And João Pedro. This might slide on. It is! Was he?
Well, doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Over to the left. Caicedo. Caicedo, gently done. Lovely bit of skill. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looks a foul. Referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that piece, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lacking in accuracy. Ake shifted upfield. Well, that's what I've seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. Caicedo. Now he's got space here. That is lovely. And it's Caicedo. It's a promising position. It's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't defending.
Time to deliver. It's run loose here. The defence just about came out on, but they were certainly tested. Cherki. Natchez Nunes. Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now João Pedro. Pedro Neto. control. Good take, and is he in? Oh, shooting chance! Denied brilliantly.
Hernandez is offering a right smile there.
Climbs up here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Bernardo Silva. João Pedro. Hernandez forwards and with intent.
Clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Joe?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, got defence on the other. And it's played forward. Now it's Doku. Foden. Caicedo. It's the interception. Lavia. Pedro Neto. And set the supply. And here's Doku. Surely a foul free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. It was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was within the attempt.
And it's hoisted clear. That's a good run down the left. And he's on a charge. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva to the other side. And that's put paid to a promising move. Endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of our goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's at its moments.
That's really well manoeuvred. Doku out to the left flank.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fernandez spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's João Pedro. Ake herring off to the ball here. Aim forwards. Now it's Doku. Out to the left it goes. Will. Caicedo. Will. Gently done. Pedro Neto. Well, Pedro. That's a fine challenge. And it's Lavia. That's good play. Now it's Pedro. Previous attempt.
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Caicedo. Fernandez plays it short, showing good feet. Fernandez, oh, lovely feeding, such a good mover. Thinks about the shot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the ball's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, couldn't quite sort it out. Correa. Colwell. Doku. Shaki. Foden. The movement is sloppy, speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Bernardo Silva. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cherki. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Played out towards the right wing. Fernandez. Great chance! And he has kicked it out.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Throw in. Foden. Cherki. Correa. 30 minutes gone. Lavia. Pedro Neto. Doku.
manager, they're making themselves predictable here.
Colwell. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. And it's Cucurella. That's a goal. So good work on the right flank here. Now here's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with it. Gets it away. And here's Neto. That would be a throw-in. Fernandez. Fernandez, what a chance! That's a really save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So what can they make of this? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Núñez. Bernardo Silva. Ignory. Cherki. And here's Doku. Moved on forwards. Bino Gittins. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Ooh, can he get onto this? Pedro Neto. He's in plenty of space here. He's out of play. Oh, that's neat. Cross in, looks like a good one. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. It's a little off target. I know Gittins. Very nicely done. Over to the left. And the counter is on. Now it's Doku. Bernardo Silva laid out to the flank. Foden aimed in towards the centre. And they've made. That's been whipped straight back. Première. Well, that is not the best ball, and offers an apology.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. Bino Gittins. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cherki, spread out to the left. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, you have to buy his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Doku. Ah, such a clever touch. Matheus Núñez. Cross from Matheus Núñez. Be a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Out to the left it goes. Cleared away. And we hit half-time. Decent enough half-time. Able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas for the second period, perhaps. Review the first half.
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's played forward, and now the breakaway. Lavia. Alba. Fernandez. Caicedo. Lino Gittins. Senov. Aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Hit and the shot!
And now it's about how to handle this one here. Hitting ahead again in the second half. It's best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The example. It's his teammates now. A wonderful strike, decorated with tip and goal. Oh, what Peter. There was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Schwab. The shots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cherki. Lavia. Pedro Neto. Might come loose. Pedro Neto. He's having a shot! Keeper's ever so well.
Hernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's not playing. That's a foul. Donnarumma sends that a long way. João Pedro. Neto. Plenty running in the middle. Pedro Neto. And here's Fernandez. Well, they could break here.
Have beautifully placed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro. Cucurella. Lavia. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Caicedo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Ake. Gently done. Foden. Kusanov. Forward with intent. And he's there to clear it. Here's Doku. Danger averted for now. Pedro, clear away, and reclaimed it in a trace. Lavia, Cucurella,
incentive set, incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Caicedo pings it across.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Colwell. And it's Caicedo. Chelsea. Well played right in his path. He has slightly undercut that one.
Well, everything to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. There are a few waiting for it. A real dance! Now it's Fernandez. Fernandez puts the cross in. Can he deliver? Cucurella. Nice touch. Out. Corner given. Fernandez with the short one. Chalobah, here comes the cross. Tries the cross. The keeper gets his hands on it. Impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Quality ball. That has been knocked clear. It's Doku. Lavia shifted upfield. Foden. Livered in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on giving away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Still no way through. The defending here is is resolute. Chance!
Turkey really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Getting this one clear. Final kittens. And it's Caicedo. Fernandez looking understandably energized after his goal. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came only in the second period. 1-0 the score. Oh, this looks sharp. Chalobah gets it away. Marcelo. The referee is in the corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Jackie cuts out the pass. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and trying to force opposition attacks.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Move on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. It's Cucurella, who has found support out wide. Oh, it's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Fernandez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Cleared away. It's really on the move it. Well, Pedro. Fernandez shift upfield. Oh, that is into trouble. Chance to play it in. Pedro Neto. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Pedro Neto. Can he finish? Late in the day. Surely.
Samuel Peter think that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That's two now without reply. Ignory, and he goes crossfield. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Can he latch on to this? And played for a throw. Now it's Foden. Fernandez. Pedro Neto to penetrate opposition lines. Lovely feet. Pedro Neto. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Ignory. Foden. Towards the other side. Leading by two and the finishing line in sight. Now it's João Pedro. Nicely intercepted. Cherki. Ignory. Foden. Cherki. Matheus Nunes. Pedro Neto forwards. Matheus Nunes. And that's not going to reach. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly miffed having made the run and not get picked up.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Well, the defence proved infallible there, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just 5 minutes left.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Punched away. Javier. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick given. Nouri. Doku. Première. Bino Gittins moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Foden. Nouri. Foden. That's tight. And he's there to get it away. And it's Reinders. And here's Doku!
Yeah, he snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. Pedro Neto, who does have an assist to his name. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bino Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. Doku have it back. It can go again. Now it's Foden. Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. That has been clear. Pedro Neto. That's Bernardo Silva. Doku closing in on goal. He's heaving away. And that's it. Well, don't you just love when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind of all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed.